What's going on, guys? In this video, I'm going to share a few ways to increase the ROI of your Facebook ads using email marketing, so that way you can get your customer acquisition costs under control and be able to scale the growth of your business. Okay, so first of all, if you're not running paid ads or you're not generating traffic to your site, it's going to be very difficult to have a lot of success with email marketing unless you already have a big list and you already have an established list of customers. The reason why is because you got to find a way to get people on your list in the first place, which means you've got to find a way to get people to your site, to get attention to whatever offers you have in place that are set up to entice people to sign up to your list, right? So one of the most common ways, of course, businesses are doing this is with social media advertising, and especially with Facebook or Meta ads, so Facebook and Instagram. And right now, especially, a lot of businesses are having trouble making their or getting their Meta ads to be profitable, and it's more difficult than it was in the past. And email marketing is one of those tools that you can use to help you be more effective with not only your advertising, but with all of your top of funnel marketing. So, and really, you got to have these two pieces in place. So you're just not going to be able to scale your business if you don't have the traffic component figured out and you don't have the whatever funnel or whatever system you're using to convert that traffic. You've got to have something in place, some sort of system to convert that traffic. Because if you're just sending a bunch of cold traffic to your site and expecting people to just make the decision right there on the spot to buy, most people just aren't going to do that. So you need to have ways to follow up with them. And to be able to follow up with someone, the simplest thing is you get their contact information and you get their permission to then be able to contact them again and again after that. So really quickly, before I talk about this general setup and a few things you can do to maximize the performance of your ads or just your traffic in general, I want to talk about the biggest mistake I see people make with their Facebook ads whenever they think about, okay, I'm going to use email marketing to make my Facebook ads more profitable. One of the first things that I see people think of and start doing right away is they think, okay, let's just run ads optimized to get people to sign up to our list, as opposed to having those ads optimized to get people to make a purchase. And it makes sense in theory, because getting someone, paying for a lead to sign up to your list is way cheaper than paying for a customer. So you think like, okay, we've got, for the same amount of money we're spending, let's say we're getting 5 to 10 times more people on the email list, and assuming our email marketing is effective, that means we're going to get more sales. So, and in theory, that is true. And a lot of times when you start that initiative, it does work out that way, but I've not seen it be sustainable long-term where it's actually profitable. And the reason why is because the type of freebie things that people are using to attract those signups in the first place only attract people who are just actively trying to get as much free stuff as they can online, and they're not real buyers, and they're not actually, if someone's not interested in your product enough to actually spend money on it, and they're only there to get some sort of freebie, then that's not really the person you want to be marketing towards, because you're just investing, money and effort and energy into people who haven't really shown a clear interest in what you're selling. One caveat here is I will say that for B2B businesses, I have seen lead ads work very well, but again, usually these are not like, lead ads. It's you want to make it clear that they are signing up to be a lead and that they know they're going to be receiving more marketing from your business, because again, the people who just, are really scared off by that are not interested enough in the first place. Whereas the people who are like, yeah, I want to get more information, I'd like for you to start trying to sell me on your service because, I'm interested and I want to learn more, right? So I have seen those work very well. Okay, so now let's just talk about the basic setup. So you're running Facebook ads and you want to start increasing your sales and increasing the ROI you get from your Facebook ads. So the first thing is that you've got to make it very easy for that cold traffic to convert into your email list. So that means you've got to have at least a couple, or a welcome pop-up or an exit intent pop-up, or both, but some sort of pop-up or prominent form on your site where people can sign up. And then that thing, whatever form you're using, it needs to have a good offer. So if you're an e-commerce business, it could just be a coupon to save on their first purchase. It could be an offer for a free gift with their first purchase. See, again, you notice how I'm not talking about just freebies they get for nothing. They have to actually purchase to capitalize on those two offers. Or it could be something where if you have a product that is more customized to different types of customers, maybe you've got some sort of quiz where they fill out the quiz is, and then now they're recommended certain products and they're recommended to avoid other products that you sell. Those can be really great because it's fun for people. They actually learn a little bit. So even if they don't buy from you, they kind of know more about what type of ingredients in those products, assuming they're ingredient based, they should look for. So you're helping them make a buying decision, and by making it a fun experience for them, they're more likely to want to buy from you, especially because it shows that you truly understand them and you understand the difference between people who have different skin types or hair types or health background, whatever the thing is you're selling. So okay, so you got to have your offer. You have to have an offer. People are not going to sign up to your list without a good reason. They're not going to sign up because you say that they get exclusive offers and they're going to get access to your blog content. Like, no one cares about that stuff. You got to be specific. If it's not a specific thing that's going to help them actually get into or buy the product and enjoy it more and have a better buying experience and save a little money, something like that, they're just not going to be interested. So you've got to have a good offer. The next thing is you've got to have a welcome sequence to follow up on that offer. So now you've sent this traffic to your site. Once that traffic hits your site, you've already paid for it. So now you want to start trying to recoup that investment. So you have the offer that got them to sign up. Now you need to follow up with them to actually get the sale. So this is really easy to do if the sign up offer is related to them buying. Like for example, if it's them getting a coupon or a free gift with purchase, because now you have that thing to kind of dangle in front of them and take away. So you can set it up to where they have to purchase within a certain time period, 5 days, 7 days, whatever, or that thing goes away. But that's not the main point, or that's not the main message you want to send in this welcome series of emails. Of course you want to have that in there, but now you've got their attention. They're interested because first of all, they already clicked on your ad. They've already signed up to get email marketing from you. So now that you have their attention, you really want to sell them on why they should be a customer. So telling your brand story, sharing some of the things that differentiate your brand from other companies, sharing maybe some of the quality standards that differentiate your products from your competitors, sharing testimonials, reviews, UGC. These are all things you want to have in your welcome series. You really want for them to understand who you are, what your company is all about, what your products do, how they can benefit them, why their products would be right or wrong from them. And then you start to, as you get towards the end of that sequence, you can start to apply more pressure to the people who still haven't bought, who have gone through, got all that information and still haven't purchased. That's where you can start to add in those deadlines for that introductory offer. And then finally, a bonus thing you can do, this is not email marketing, but this is something that it's kind of a low-hanging fruit thing that I see people miss out on, is that you can send, Klaviyo, you can sync up different segments and different things with your Facebook advertising. So you can send retargeting ads to the people who have signed up and haven't purchased, because those people have shown that they're very interested, but they're just right there on the edge where they're interested enough, but they haven't made the purchase yet. And you don't have to spend very much money at all. It's going to be a very small percentage of your ad budget just to set up those retargeting campaigns. And it's going to be a lot easier to get sales from those people because, again, they've already shown more interest. And with those, it's like, okay, now they're interested in your brand and then your products. With those, what I see work very well is whenever whoever's running your ads tends to put more UGC and just social proof in general in those ads, because again, it's like if they haven't purchased and they're interested, maybe they're shopping around competitors, and you want to make it very clear why the best decision for them is to purchase from you. So that's the basic setup. Of course, you can expand this out, and the more email marketing you do to these leads who sign up, the more likely you are to get sales. Even if it doesn't happen this week or this month, the more you can get those sales at some point from everyone who signs up from your Facebook ads, or from as many people as possible, the more profitable your advertising becomes long term. And this is where you might have to use some different tracking systems to actually track the long-term ROI of your advertising. But yeah, that's how you're going to be able to actually get the ROI you're looking for and get to a place where you can start scaling your business, because your customer acquisition cost is lower than your average order value, and you're actually converting enough people to generate more revenue than what you're spending on your ads, of course. So, but yeah, so that's it. That's the basic setup. So if you don't have those in place, then don't expect your Facebook advertising to be very profitable, because it's not as simple as it used to be, where you can just send cold traffic to your site and expect everyone to buy on the spot.